Hello everybody and thank you for checking out the video. Today you join me on the driveway of none other than an abandoned mansion that has got old cars, undercovers all over the drive. Now I don't know what they are, but the wheels tell me that they're all quite nice. So we're going to go and have a look now. Let's see what's lying on the drive. Well, let's start with obviously the house. Huge. Can't work out whether I think that's nice or a bit tacky, but nonetheless, probably wouldn't say no if it was offered to me. Loads of pallets there with, I can't tell what that is. I don't want to get too close to the house until the end because you don't know how cameraed up it is, but still. Anyway, we're here for the cars. So starting off, little smart car. I don't know if you've ever driven one of these. They have this automatic gearbox that is the most horrible thing I've ever had the misfortune of driving. But everything else is covered up. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of cover moving and we'll see what's underneath them. I think we should play the guessing game before we actually have a proper look. What do we think's under the covers? From those wheels, I'm going to say that one's a Merc. Oh, what do we think this one could be? Okay, well I can see the Porsche badge, so that's rather spoiled, that one. What? Oh, that's a Cayenne, that's sitting really low. These have got air suspension, haven't they? That's definitely a Mercedes. What's over there now? Let's have a look under this one then. Oh, hello, that's spicy. Look at this. M5. What a find that is. Oh, been there a while, look, because it's rusty on the tailpipes. Do you know how long they've been here, Colin?
I'm guessing since
Since
about 2022.
about 2022, because this house was taken away from the owner, who was one of those get rich, I'll show you how to make money on buy-to-let property kind of guy. I thought that this looked like a BMW E30 convertible. Now, given that we've seen that there's an M5 there, I'm guessing that I'm right. Look at that. Oh, it's got its proper plates on it as well. Such a shame. Obviously, I don't know if these have always been undercover, but I'm not really in the game of pulling people's covers off their cars. Oh, doing this with all the alarms going off's bad enough. What's under this one? Now, is this the CSL? Oh, do you know, I can tell just from the shape of that that is a CSL. What a car that is as well. Oh, look, the tyres are all flat. Paint job doesn't look very good on it. It's such a shame that I can't get this whole cover off and show you all, but unfortunately that is the way that it is sometimes. Probably can have a look at the front. Let's have another try at getting this CSL. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's rotten. Oh, what? I thought from looking at this side, it just needed a little bit of attention, but maybe it's a project car. Oh yeah, look under there. Oh, that is a shame. It looks like it was blue at one point. It looks like there might also have been mice living in there as well. It's a little bit, look, rotten. Well, no, it might just be the undersill crusting, but oh, that must be saved. I am a little bit of a BMW man, but when it comes to this, I think this was an absolutely stunning car. And I can't believe I still occasionally find dead ones. It just boggles my mind why you'd have a car like that and not do something with it. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, so it's stripped out in there. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and cast a... No, I can't even cast a shadow for that. Now, let's try and zoom in here. Nope. Oh, that is a shame. Hang on. Ah. Well, I'm now actually inside the cover. Yeah, this isn't going to open and there's not really any gaps. It's definitely a project car. But you can see they've started to, it looks like they've started to fill this piece, but left this rusty. I've got no idea. Still, they go for a pretty penny, these. Well, it's not like getting any worse is going to make this any less appealing for someone to buy because they just don't come up as projects. I can tell just from the colour here, because my friend's got one. That is one of the rare BMW Z3s. Look at that. That's a really lovely colour. I love that. These shouldn't really be undercovers if they're long-term stored. That will just ruin all the paintwork, but that's really clean. I think these tend to fade a little bit in these colours, but that's really, really nice. I love that colour as well. That is one of the nicest car colours. BMW know how to make a good colour. Oh, this is such a cool car. I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think they only did those on the larger engine size. Look at that. That is really, really clean, especially for a car of this age. Z3s always seem to get neglected. I don't know why. Well, I was going to say I don't know why they haven't got a cover on that. That's a bit of a stupid thing to say. Look at the size of it. Big American Yank tank there. Locked, so I'm not even going to try and open it. It looks clean in there, though. It's really clean. Flat tyres. These have been here for a couple of years, haven't they? Not long enough that they're all rotting, but long enough that they've given up trying to hold any air in the tyres. Now, what was this one? Jag. So what are we saying? XJS? Am I right? Yes, and it's the V12, but obviously if you are going to have a car collection like this, you're not going to have the smaller one. Look at that. Is it rotten though? Don't know. Looks, I don't know. I've seen worse on these. They do rot for fun, but I'll try and keep the regs in so that you can reg check them and see how bad they are. But look, God, there is nowhere near enough cars on this driveway. This all needs to be cars, and all of this and that, and then all the neighbours and the Environment Agency can complain. That would be what I would do with it anyway. Now, I've not looked at, where is it? This Mercedes. Oh God, you know, that cover, I can't move that. But looking at the size of it, it's going to be one of those S500 limos, isn't it? Yes. Is it? Yeah, see, they've put that tape round to stop them blowing up, I imagine. Oh, now look at that. That's a bit of an expensive plate. But yes, lovely S-Class these. Built like tanks. Now, here's another one that I'm not sure about. What? Oh, this is spicy. Hello. Let's have a look at that. That's really nice. Again, all of these cars are in such good condition. Can we see the back end? Let's have a look. .560 SEC, God, so that is a real big engine in that. Look. It's just, like I said, such a shame they're all tied on. Beautiful car. It's getting a bit wet in there. That's no good for the paintwork. That really should be left like that. Still, that's the way whoever has it wants it. Then that's the way it must be left. Now, I've just remembered, I've missed out this car here, which I think we can pretty safely say is a Porsche, but how is it on the back? Can we at least lift this up? This cover looks pretty tight. Oh no, see, good slippery design on these. Boxster S. It's funny because this all looks faded, but the S looks very new. Again, look, this paintwork's in really good nick. Most of these, well, I haven't found a bad one yet. They're all in such nice condition. They really, as I said, should not be left under covers like that. I've just remembered as well, I've forgotten this one. What's under this? It feels a bit AC Cobra-ish. Ah, no. Look. MX-5. Lovely. That cover's just too tight there. I wonder if we can see anything around the back. They're in such good condition as well, given how rusty MX-5s are. Look at this. I mean, I say that, it could still be a bit gross underneath. It's got Scotland on it, so it should be rotten. Yeah, there it is, look. Thought so. It's funny, because the coil springs look really nice and everything else looks bloody rotten. The worst condition car here. Still, try and find one that's mint. Right, I think we might have just about done everything here now. I say that, have I done that one? No, that was the one with Porsche alloys on. We've not looked at this. Which one was this? Oh no, the Merc, sorry. Now, these, when I was a kid, this was my dream car. And given where we are, just shout over my video, you bastard. Sorry?
What is that? An X5?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Mercedes SL55. Yes, look at that, black badges as well. It's a bit weird to be finding these cars. I remember when these came out, these were at like 100 grand, and now you can get them for peanuts. Oh, Colin's just gone and set the alarms off again. Now, obviously, we've got a Porsche Cayenne there. Someone obviously likes Porsches. Oh, Cayenne Turbo S, yes, because we're in the fancy side of town. It's not just the bog standard Cayman. Now this hasn't got the strap on the back, which means it's pretty much the only one that I can see inside of. Nope. That's weird. That's completely, well, black in there. Full limo tint. Look, there's just nothing. Or maybe you can just about see the other side, but yeah, that's really dark. So even the one colour I could see in, I can't see in, unless, of course, you love a smart car, which you don't, because who does? Right, well, I think that is pretty much about everything now. But let's just see, before we go, if we can have a look at the front end of this BMW. Yes, there it is. What a colour. Oh, this one's from Wales rather than Scotland. What a beautiful car. Oh, Helen, if you want to sell me yours, I will take it off you in a heartbeat. Let's find other ways to make Colin's video about me. Walking in the background is a great way to get more exposure. So look, see this, he's filming this tree. So if you just go, okay, oh, what do you know? I'm in a video. Okay, just make sure you get your own reflection in this chrome. Again, more things that I've forgotten. Look, the leapers leapt out of the front of the cover. We'll cover him back up, look, of the XJS. It is a shame that that one is so firmly put on. I don't think we can... Oh, hang on, yes we can. Ah, no. I thought this was a clean car, but it's typical XJS. Look, rotten in there, mould inside it. It is, however, an XJS-C, which makes it quite a bit more valuable. But yeah, I think that one's going to be getting rather mouldy soon, which is a shame because they are really good-looking cars and the engines in them are quite fun. But they only get about 9 miles a gallon. So they're not one to have if you are anyway frugal. Never understood with these, you know, get rich from property things, how on earth they actually convince people to hand over their money. It must just be a case of spending a few grand on SEO and it leads up to this. But obviously, if you don't actually have everything behind you to back it up and the wealth, then your house is built on sand. Still, so much room for Peugeot 405s to sit and rot. A lot of wasted potential, if you ask me. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that you, Colin, and Thames Valley Police enjoyed this explore. And yeah, subscribe for more whatever. I'll see you next week. Bye.